Hello, everyone, and welcome to Professormorphplays. I am Professor Morph, and today we're going to be playing Mill. Specifically, what I call Megidramon. So this deck is actually designed to make your opponent run out of cards, while you also will run out of cards too. But the difference is, you'll actually be alive to see it thanks to this purple scramble card that can make it that you don't draw and instead get to just play a card out from your discard pile. Meaning, you can't actually lose. At least at first. Now, of course, there's extra steps you have to take in this, but it will at least buy you an extra turn. But you'll see what I'm talking about. So, if you like what you see here, please don't hesitate to smack that follow button. Don't forget, you can find me on any one of my 4 different pages between YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, you can find me on Discord simply by typing Discord into the chat. And, to top it all off, you can also find me... Where is this button? Right here. At Dungeon Comics and Cards, where all of the cards that I am playing today will be available. Alright. It is time to play Megidramon. So, a quick explanation of the deck is that I've always been into this Megidramon card, but I've been always trying to figure out exactly how to make it work correctly. So, what I am doing is that I am going to... I'm not sure exactly how this goes. So number 1, Megidramon. We are using 2 specifically. We are using the BT21 Megidramon that says at the end of the attack, delete all Digimon, including itself. But I get a bunch of pluses from it dying, so that's okay. And we're also using Megidramon Ace, because it deletes one of your opponent's Digimon with 11,000 DP or lower. But also, there's a bunch of different Digimon in this deck, like for instance, Growlmon over here, that pump up Megidramon by saying that you get plus 2,000 for any destruction effects. It's really, really nice, actually. So you'll see what I'm talking about in a second here. So, not only that, we also have... add plus 3,000 to the DP deletion effect with this War Growlmon. Everything adds more. Just more and more DP to the destruction. Plus also having security attack added from this. Memory gain added from when the cards get destroyed. You'll see what I'm talking about. It'll work out really well. But for now, let's go to battle. See what kind of wars we can start. You? Okay. Love you too, cat. Anyway. And after the day I've had, I'm having a shot. Or 3. Oh, been a hell of a day. But yes, what I want to know is, how do you guys feel about the new Digimon ban list? I'll tell you, I like it. Especially because I love Sunrise Buster coming back to 4. And also, and I know it's kind of ironic saying this as somebody who's using a purple deck, but to all the purple players who are complaining that they have lost another engine, I say this, shut up. Purple has been so broken for so long, and every time there's a generic engine in purple, it breaks the color. You gotta let go. Mulligan. I need to start with a rookie or a tamer. That's just the rule. Ooh, I like that actually. Let's live a little. Play a Guilmon for 3. Reveal the top 4, add something with Groundmon in the name, and a Tocado. And would you look at that? We got Megidramon, because it counts as a Gallantmon. And we'll also take a Tocado. Shuffle the rest back to the bottom of the deck. I say shuffle the rest, but you know what I mean. Too used to having to say shuffle all day for Pokemon. But that's okay. You all know what I mean. Also, there will be a new video uploaded this week, most likely tomorrow or at the very latest Tuesday morning, which will be a Galactamon. Oh, and if it isn't the World Champion deck, here we go. If you haven't heard yet, Medusamon won Worlds. And now we have to put up with it. It's very unfortunate. Zero, draw a card. My god, 3 Megidramons. One. So, by the way, if any of you don't know what Purple Scramble is, one of your purple Digimon may Digivolve into a purple Digimon with a reduced cost of 3. Very good. Problem is, I don't have any right now. So, play Tocado. Let's say go. Could I attack security? Yeah, I could. At the same time, I do like the idea of being able to Digivolve one of my 2. And yes, while I could still Digivolve the other one, I want to see what this guy does. Nothing wrong with scoping out how he's going to do it. And as I've told people before, this deck is an autopilot. People can mess up running Medusamon. I've seen it, so trust me. You can mess up the sequencing pretty bad. Also, tomorrow, we are going to play it by ear. If I am going to be streaming tomorrow, if I do stream tomorrow, it will be Grace Novamon. I just don't know if I'm going to yet. We will have to wait to see how a few things play out. Ooh, perfect. Okay. Add. So first, yeah, I like the idea. Purple Scramble. Pay 3 because I reduce the cost anyway. Alright, effect. Let's delete that one. So I think this one has an undelete. No, neither of them do actually. So we'll delete that one. Cool. Will I give it raid? Absolutely not. No, what we're going to do instead is we're going to attack security with Guilmon. Dies. Then we're going to Digivolve for 2. Or for 3, sorry, into War Groundmon Ace. War Groundmon Ace's ability is going to activate, which is going to just blow up this Elizamon. And then we're going to use my ability, which is to give him raid and have him attack. So we're going to hit security, probably die, but still worth it. Nope, didn't die. And of course we drew Megidramon Ace, which is even better. Because now, as long as he doesn't blow up War Groundmon, I get to just play Megidramon and go off. So for those of you who don't know how good this card actually is, so not only do I delete something with 11,000 DP or lower, all turns, when this Digimon would leave the battle area, you summon back a Guilmon from the trash, or from the Digivolution cards of this card, and then you put him underneath it, and the effect is it adds 5,000 DP to reduction, or 5,000 to the number for DP deletion. So suddenly, it goes underneath that Guilmon and now becomes, let's say, this Growlmon. Now I'm deleting for 9,000 instead of 4,000. It's really good. Also, effect. Megidramon comes out. Megidramon's effect goes off. So, the only downside is I don't get the destruction effect because it has progress. Progress saves it. But we do get to put underneath another Guilmon. So let's go from trash. Summon out this Guilmon. Yeah, use the effect, goes underneath, and now I get to add 2 cards to my hand. And I think we are going to choose War Growlmon and this Staccato. Other 2 go back. This gonna work out nicely. Alright, let's start with Digivolving for 0. Next, we're going to Digivolve Guilmon into Guilmon X Antibody. Draw a card, activate the effect. I get to add whatever card I wish, which is going to be War Growlmon. Send the rest back. Now we're going to Digivolve into Growlmon for 2. Growlmon's effect is going to go off, which is delete something with 4,000 or mill 2. Not use the effect. Digivolve into War Growlmon for 3. Dash 2, and now I get retaliation, which is fine. I don't want to attack. So now we're going to Digivolve for 1 into War Growlmon X Antibody. The effect, and the only reason that I'm doing it is because I want the immunity so it doesn't die. Will I use Raid to make sure it attacks? No. So look at this. If I delete something right now, I get over 5,000. This card can't be returned to the hand, and it can't return to the deck either. It has to just outright be destroyed. Which, yes, this deck can do no problem, but still. So what we're going to do is play Megidramon for 4. Because the on deletion is only end of attack. So the thing is, I have Staccato. So Staccato is going to make the attack happen. Alright, Megidramon's trigger is going to go off now. Gain 1 memory. So who are we going to summon? I say we summon Guilmon. Guilmon will use its effect. Let me add anything I want to my hand. Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. Staccato, and we'll send the rest back to the deck. Alright. Now we wait. So it's really self-mill, but what it is that I'm gonna mill myself and then basically just go off. Like right now he has no security. So literally, if I can just get an attack off, he dies. which he just needs a blocker. And if he doesn't have a blocker, I am going to just rapid fire take this deck out. But this is how crazy this deck is. Like, the only thing I'm debating about having less of is this. Is the Digimon I designed. I'm thinking of maybe reducing it, but I don't know what I would replace it with. Potentially Purple Scramble. It could be possible. Now remember, I'm specifically using Megidramon and Chaos Gallantmon. There's Gallantmon Crimson mode in this deck, but there is no Gallantmon itself, which means there's no Gallantmon X antibody. Part of the reason I built this deck was to prove to you that you don't need Gallantmon X antibody to win. And I am very proud of that. Not only that, I think I'm the only one who's figured out how to make BT-17 Growlmon work. Which I won't lie, is kind of fun. But class, let me hear what you think. And remember, I can hear you because I have speech to text available. Select one card to place on the bottom of security. Right. Place Staccato. So remember, opponent just has to have a blocker now. If he doesn't get a blocker, I just tear through him. Am I about to beat the best deck in the world with a bastardized version of last year's best deck in the world? Because if so, take note.
World Mobius said, "Everyone loves Medusa." World Mobius said, "Lol."
Yes, but not everyone can play Medusa. Come on. Oh boy, it's everyone's favorite Triceratops. Wonder if he's afraid of fish too. Sadness. I think I might add 2 Crimson Blaze to this deck. I'm really debating it. It's also because my love for Crimson Blaze will never die. Oh my god, he might actually do it. He might just blow through my entire... Yeah, he's gonna do it. No, I think it's over. Okay. Get a shot. Is there a purple Digimon I want to return? Yeah, I think there is. Oh, to place on top of the deck. That one. For sure, that one. And then I get to place one on the field, which is trash one, draw one. Or trash one, draw two. Alright. So we use your effect. Trash Megidramon. Draw two cards. I don't want to gain blocker at this time. I do, however, want to gain the memory from that Staccato to go to 4. See if I can do it. Delete that. What is this? All turns when any of your reptile would leave the battle area by deleting one of my things lowest, it doesn't die. Cool. Tax security. So he hasn't used it yet. That's just fine. I don't think I can. I'm missing just a little bit. Oh, do it in 2. Play. Hi. Why'd you bring that in here?
Because I was doing it.
Oh, yeah, good idea. So I wonder... was no way. There was no way out. There was no way out of that. I was close. Like I said, I think I figured out what to do. I have to reduce this by 1. And I think this staccato by 1. So I only run 3, and I put 2 Crimson Blaze. By putting 2 Crimson Blaze in the deck, I think it'll make a real difference. And we also don't need 4... Like, we need memory in this deck so badly, but I don't think we need 4 of the memory Takatos to do it. So let's see how it goes. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So, I have gone through, actually, believe it or not. I have gone through and looked at all of the new Digimon and Megidramon stuff for the Dark Dragons that came out in BT... or an EX11, I think it was, or BT24 or something like that. They're not good. Just plain and simple, they're not good. Like, they are not good for this deck. They only work to serve the purposes of having it for a, like, evil Dark Dragon deck type of thing. Like, it just doesn't work for what I want. Oh, right, it's purple. I can't play it. Oh, well. Take Megidramon. And have nothing else to show for it. Oh well. See what you got. Ooh, I see red, so that could mean Agumon. Nope, we're hitting Dark Masters. Alright, you want to play rough? That's fine. That's fine. Digivolve, draw. Digivolve, draw. Effect. Draw 1, discard 1. Alright. Play a memory center. Say go. I'm doing that. I know what he's gonna do. Like, unless Spiral Mountain's a giant bluff. Score 1 for this guy so far. But I ain't beaten yet. I'm intrigued. Okay. For 3, draw a card. Got security attack, but first off, Digivolve into Megidramon. Cost 3 to do it, but now I blow up, blow that up, let you do the effect, but I'm not immune, damn it. Delete, which doesn't work. Damn, that was like the worst thing I could have done. Do not use Raid. Do not use Raid. We're still going at the attack. Oh my god, we're dead. Alright, well, that sucked. Okay. I gotta rethink the strategy now. I think the legit only way to beat Dark Masters with this deck is gonna be Chaos Gallantine. Or, Crimson Mode, sorry. Okay, so it's a full line of crap now. What the hell's that? This. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put Guilmon first. Use Guilmon's effect. Add whatever we want. Oh look, Chaos, or Crimson Mo Gallantmon Ace. Yes, we need that. Send the other three back. Digivolve for 0. Draw a card. Effect. Look at the top 3. Grab a War Growlmon, Ace, send the other 2 back. Okay, next we're going to Digivolve into a Growlmon for 2. Alright, Growlmon's effect is we are going to delete something with 4K or mill 2 cards for myself. So we're obviously going to delete 2 of that. Then we gain a memory because something was deleted, and I believe I can't attack with this thing, so now we wait. Strange rookie red Dark Master deck. Alright. Yeah, I'm all for playing weird shit. I'm just saying. War Growlmon effect. Let's delete. Oh, that sucks.
World Mobius said, "You could have deleted both." World Mobius
I realize it.
said, "Oh well."
Alright. Up. Growlmon, draw a card. Yeah, why don't we just cripple him instead? Look, as much much as it's gonna be like, oh, the Dark Master can show up next turn. Yeah, but you know what can't? Any of the little stuff. Draw a card. We'll just play a card. Gonna say he's gonna blow it up, isn't he? Yep. Alright. I have to come up with a different strategy to beat Dark Masters. Granted, the deck wasn't out last time I played Megidramon, so that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna think of it. Has Megidramon even had support since BT21? No, it's just had this. Yeah, it's not worth it. Funny, I had the ace trifecta at one point. I had a match when I tested this last night. I was building it and I did a test run. And I summoned Wargramon Ace into Wargramon X Antibody into Megidramon into Chaos Countmon Ace. And I'm sitting there being like, man, if this thing dies at any point, my opponent goes to basically max memory. It did not, because my opponent died violently. But still, it's funny as hell. Now, if I could only find an opponent, that would be great. There we go. No. Alright, I'll take it. Digimon. What is this? Top view of each. It's a stream bot. Alright. Summon! Also, this guy has no eggs. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little concerned. I'm very concerned, actually. Why the hell do you have no eggs? And a Takata to boot, which ain't bad. That's no fun. I am sacrificing not getting the full effect just because I want Black Growlmon to actually get its effect. Plus milling 2 from an opponent's deck is never a bad thing. Here we go. Attack security. Gain a memory. And we'll use the return to get back the excellent buddy. Alright, play a Digimon. Mainly because we didn't get any War Growlmon aces in it. Oh, what are you doing? That's like I don't know. I plan to live. Digivolve. 2. Effect, mill both. And then we'll return that to hand. Thank you very much. And yes, we're going to attack security. Do you know why? Because we need to get rid of security. The only real way to win at this point is just keep attacking. Just chip away little by little. see what you got. Next turn I'm going in, guns blazing. Better be prepared. And another bot ban. Alright, we gotta get rid of this thing. Even though I think it has fortitude. It does. Oh boy. Well, let's see what we can do. Groundmon! Groundmon will mill myself too. Not use the effect because I don't need to. X antibody just to draw another counter. Draw one card, discard one card. I say we discard. No, we might need it. Oh, what a tough choice. I guess we'll get rid of one of the aces. Draw a card, effect. I should be able to delete that. But I'm not? Wait, 3,000. Oh, for each. Right. I got the right one. Damn. I won't lie, the sequencing is a little tough in this deck. The effects that let me, like, I need to gain destruction effects by Digivolving, but like those pluses are hard to come by. You check out Digimon, see what's up. We're gonna check options. That's gonna be the downside of this. Yeah. Because my deck, the problem is my deck doesn't do damage or DP reduction. It's literally, it's a set amount of DP to delete something. Take it, but we're kind of empty-handed here. What I might have to do is, I think I'm gonna have Crimson Blade. Antibody it is. What's up?
I have an entire assignment due at midnight that I didn't know about until 30 minutes ago.
Well, get back out there. Go fix that. Yeah, 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
My brain is fried.
Go again. You want a monster?
No.
Okay. I'll stay here and give you a hearty thumbs up. You can do it, kid. Do I want a game blocker? I guess I'll game blocker. Yeah, I guess the dog must have taken it off of the table.
He did. He was gnawing on it this morning.
Oh, of course he was. Oh, good, he broke it.
Yeah.
This stays with me also. Okay, let me finish this up. Crimson Blaze first. Attack security. Oh my god. Digimon for 7. Right. So we'll delete something with 11,000, which we're going to hit. And he can't get it back. Best I've got. This is ridiculous. Just kill me. Maybe Crimson Blaze isn't the answer. In this deck specifically. Especially now with Booty gone. Something specific I'm looking for. There you go. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP. If it happens to be 35 or 13,000 or more, trash the top card of my opponent's security. That is going to be devastating. Devastating to somebody. Keep this hand. This is good hand. I don't even mind losing the, oh crap, I was supposed to check. Damn it, I didn't check the, other Guilmon. See if there was one that added even more destruction. That'll be after this game. Mills level 2. Turn that, yep. Wow. Will not use the effect because I want to actually get the destruction effect off, and that is going to be a detriment on the report card for sure. I do not like waiting for something to be out there. I want something like this. Does not delete. It's not even like it's a blanket reduction effect. It's deleting a specific number. Dangerous. Very dangerous. Oh, gain 1 memory, then place in battle area. Fair enough. Dick. Raid, if I remember. Only thing that's gonna suck right now for trying to figure out how to defeat this thing is if my opponent, like, I have progress, or my opponent has progress, right? So if they're not affected by anything, that's no certain point. Like, I'm gonna be in some trouble here. I also am not looking forward to months and months of Medusamon play. I'm not. Added, everything else goes back. Alright, well, let's try this. Alright, well. Best I got right now. You're gonna be kidding me. Progress isn't jamming. You still die. You should still die anyway. For shit. Oh my god. How many more pluses do you need in a turn? It's just so hard to believe that we took care of Hootie, but we didn't do anything to this guy. No, I'm fucking done. I'm so done with the news. I'm so sick of it. Every time I play a game, is it Medusa? Well, I'm screwed. And of course, I actually do have cards to take care of Medusa, but I didn't draw them. I mean, that's how it goes sometimes, but still, it sucks. What is... So everything here has at least a little bit of red in it. Okay. So I think... get rid of that. Put in red scramble instead. And I'll be honest, I kind of want to take this out because when an effect deletes Digimon, but that's I don't think it's work anymore. People don't just do that; they do different shit now. First of all, is there a better card to play than Guilmon? Like, that Guilmon. I think the bigger issue, no matter how you slice it, is that there are not enough Guilmon cards out there that digivolve from purple. Like, way not enough. And also, while you have 0 or less memory, add 2,000 to this Digimon's base stat total. Like, Evil Dragon, Dark Dragon. And 1 purple tam. Oh my god, so like basically nothing. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Trust me, I want it to. I really do, but there is no... Like, there are purple Guilmon I can play, don't get me wrong, there are. But in terms of purple and red Guilmon, the only other option I have is to run this guy. Which has no inheritable whatsoever. It's just delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3,000 or less. Is that better than this? I can't say it is, but at the same time, if I can't play this option, like if I can't play a Guilmon out to trigger this, these purple Guilmons are not going to be enough. This is a real problem, actually. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave it. It's either that or we don't use this Digimon anymore. I'll be honest with you, I don't much like the idea of not keeping him. Dark Dragon, Dark Dragon, Dark Dragon, Dark Dragon. Okay, well those are 11. I was like, oh, maybe I can use that. Nope. No, it's not. No. I think legitimately this is why the deck was designed this way. Like why I designed this deck this way in the first place. Because I realized the weakness. The weakness is massive in this deck. I'm trying to see if I can add some of those spicy in here. Hang on, we're thinking. Alright, so there really isn't anything. It's either you're playing Jedi's House, or you Digimon get plus 3,000. You play Island of Adventure, and everyone gets plus 2,000. Which doesn't really help because it's not their health that's worrying me. To prevent them from dying, you see. to do here? Option red search. Hold on, class. We're reading. We're trying to find something that can help here. Fireball might be the answer. Okay, you know what? One gravity crush. Screw it. Gravity crush might be the only thing that can help. So let's do it. Come on. Find something. Keep. Okay, first of all, hatch, play, draw. Memory camera. Imperial Dramon. Oh, how ready I am for this. Hero. I wonder if there's something in Hero that can make Guilmon immune from things. Because again, I can make Guilmon immune, I just don't want to use Gallantmon X antibody to do it. Discard one card. Alright, let's see if we get it. Didn't get it. Oh, from hand, okay. See if I can't call this guy's bluff. something. Megidramon. Why am I not? I'm never happy to see Megidramon. I can't be. I can't be. Retaliation hits, which means it must split back into their regular forms, but that's not going to do me much good, now is it? And then we'll use Digimon to get a card back to hand. My suggestion is take... We'll take Digidroids. Digivolve. So I'm thinking, doing math in my head if it's worth this. It's just not. It's just not worth it. Nope, still sucks from over here.
World Mobius said. Love you too, HPD.
What are my thoughts on this deck? It's a solid tier B deck. Thought it'd be fun, you know, hey, you're running Megidramon instead of Chaos Gallantmon, it'll be great, and it's just, it's not. But why did it play? We're at this stage now. Look at the top three. Wow. Oh, I don't get to take any of them. Wonderful. Okay. Wow. Here. Have fun. Have 7 months. Puppet's doing puppet things, so naturally I took out Crimson Blaze. Got 3 of that Trident, whatever the hell card is. I've got 3 of that in this deck. The problem is, you know, I probably won't get to play it. Chris, did you do this? Did you eat part of my microphone stand? Did you eat part of my microphone stand? The guiltiest dog. Thank God I only ate the outer rim. But like, look at this. Look at this. You know you're adopted, right? Every time I say that, he just looks at me and goes, oh. Oh, come here. Alright, so we are currently just going to die. Alright. Thank God. Boy, do I hate puppets. This card only gets 2. Digimon. Active effect. Can't be returned, can't be returned to the hand, can't be returned to the deck. Has to be destroyed. And as soon as you go to attack, I get Megidramon. That's about the only good thing that's going to come out of this.
Jen Draconis said, "Evening."
Hello, Jen. What are they going to do now? Oh God, wake me up when these turns in.
World Mobius said, "Do you love lethal?"
Does he have it? If he doesn't have lethal, I could care less. Come on, come on.
World Mobius said. Oh, he doesn't because of Gilman on deletion. Otherwise he would've.
Yes, but the problem is that he still basically has it. Never thought, like, I need Crimson Blaze because it literally will help mitigate this entire problem. So this works. I still probably lose, but like, that was sweet. That is awesome. Yeah, I still lose. Ultimately, like I said, the biggest issue with this deck is that no matter what you do with this deck, and like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the hell out of this deck. I love playing mill. Even if it's self-mill, I love playing it. But the problem that we have here is that this build can't be effective. Like, Gilmon, like this, literally I can't do anything with this unless I play Crimson mode. Or not Crimson mode, X-Antibody Gallantmon. And that sucks. That absolutely sucks. It's the last thing that I want to do is be like, well, just play the X-Antibody. You literally either have to think about this deck or run one of the most broken cards in this game. There should be a middle ground somewhere there. I don't know what that middle ground is. I'm just saying there should be something between ending the universe and throwing a hissy fit. So that's why I'm going to give this deck a solid B. It can sneak up on opponents, it can do a lot of cool stuff, but ultimately this deck will always falter because of the lack of support that it has for anything that's not Gallantmon X Antibody. And that sucks to say too, because like I really want to have more there, but like there just isn't. It's very unfortunate that there just isn't more that can be done. Like the only thing that I can think of at this point is to get rid of these and go back to Crimson Blaze. But Crimson Blaze has the effect of, it'll be great against Hootie, it'll be great against Time Stranger. There's going to be some decks, though, that you'll just have to accept that it's dead. And that sucks. But you just have to admit it. There will be times where Crimson Blaze is just going to be dead. Now, with whatever the climate's going to look like after Hootie goes away, we'll see. The other problem is this Guilmon. I'll be the first person to say it. This Guilmon from EX2 is awful. Like, great regular effect, but just bad in terms of... That's not bad. Yeah, like, the fact that you only get one rookie, and God help you if you don't draw the red Digimon, because then you can't even Digivolve it in your... Excuse me. You can't Digivolve it in your breeding area. You can only Digivolve it in... Or you can only play it. I do like the reveal abilities. They're really good, but this thing, like, 3000 DP means nothing. So, having Guilmon have this effect really doesn't help me much. Truth be told, I'm not even really a big fan of this Growlmon, to tell you the truth. Like, if I'm honest, 2 more of you and 2 more of you and eliminate this entirely. Just because. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000. Okay, this can do that too. If you don't, you trash the top 2 cards of your deck. Well, unfortunately, that's not going to be a big help. Because yes, self-milling myself helps, but because we don't have the top end to deal with it, in the fact that, you know, you want Megidramon, but this thing has to attack in order to trigger Megidramon. And yes, Takato can make you attack. But also, if you don't have this Megidramon or this one, it's not great. We're going to do some more testing with it. But anyway, I will see you guys later. I will definitely be on Tuesday. I don't know if I'm going to be doing one on Monday, but we will see. Anyway, until next time, everybody. Class dismissed. See you soon.